أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can everyone hear me? You should be able to unmute yourself now.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. Brilliant. Right, okay. So inshallah, I'm going to do a quick revision of everything so that everything is refreshed and everyone is back to track, as we had quite a few weeks, two or 3 weeks off. So due to that, you may have forgotten something. So inshallah, we'll do some revision of everything. And inshallah, then we'll continue from where we left off. Now, the first lesson we did when we started this book, it was about hada. So in the Arabic language, hada is a noun which indicates upon a different object or a human being. And we also mentioned that hada comes in the beginning of the sentence and it will be deemed as a subject. So when a noun starts a sentence, it's called a subject, and the second part of the sentence is called the predicate. In Arabic, we call it mubtada and khabar. Mubtada and khabar. And both of them here, like when we say hada baytun, hada is a noun, baytun is a noun as well. And the literal translation, hada baytun, this house, but it doesn't make sense in the English language. So normally when we try to construct a sentence of two nouns together, you need you need the particle is between the two to make complete sense. And in the Arabic language, on the word baytun, in the Arabic language, the baytun has a dhamma tanween. So it's this dhamma tanween. This actually highlights that the word baytun has a relation with the word hada. So hada baytun, this dhamma tanween represents is, which creates that relationship between the two words together. Now I'm going to request someone to read this. So as can I request Sister Sarah S? Sister Sarah S, can you come on the mic? Sister Sarah S cannot hear me. Then I can can I ask then Sister Parveen Zahra?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you read the first page, Sister Parveen Zahra?
Haza baytun, this is house. Haza masjidun, this is mosque. Haza babun, this is door. Haza kitabun, this is book. Haza kalamun, this is pen. Haza miftahun, this is key. Haza maktabun, this is desk. Haza sarirun, this is bed. Haza kursiyun, this is chair.
Excellent. Now, at the moment, do you remember that the word baytun, masjidun, and babun has a dhamma tanween or dope tanween, correct? Yeah. Now, if I insert in front of the word baytun, masjidun, the word or the definite article, which is the. So if I say al baytu, how would we translate in English language?
So it will be baita.
Correct. Hadha al-baytu. And how would you translate hadha baytun and hadha al-baytu? What is the difference in the translation? Do you remember?
This is house and this is the house.
Exactly. Excellent. So hadha baytun is this is a house. Okay. Baytun Now, do you remember I said alif lam? When alif lam comes, how does it change the meaning for the word?
To the proper noun, it will be proper noun.
Exactly. So a proper noun, it means you're specifying to a particular house. This, the book, the pen is a particular pen you are referring to. Clear?
Yes.
And baytun, masjidun, it means any house itself. It could be a large, a small house, a medium-sized house. It incorporates all different sizes of the house itself.
Yes.
Now, the next thing I would like you to do is, what's the, let me do something else. If I want to say this is his house, this is his house, how would you say that? We've done pronouns as well. Do you remember that? It's been a while, but we did do pronouns. Do you remember that? Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Babu means his door. Babuha means her door. Babu means your door. Babuki means your door for a female. Babi, my door. And Babuna means our door. Do you remember that lesson?
I think I missed that one.
Okay, that's good. Then I'm doing the revision so that you're able to recollect. That's good. Okay, now when we add any pronouns, so pronouns, what are pronouns? Pronouns are nouns which are added with another noun, and it represents different individuals, whether it's she, he, you, or I and we. And these pronouns give possession of the noun to someone, like my house, our house, and her house. Does that make sense, sisters? Barveen?
Yes.
Okay. As you have missed this lesson, I'm going to ask someone who participated in that lesson. Does anyone would like to come forward? I would ask Sister Razia. I think Sister Razia Jan Muhammad, she's quite witty. Sister Razia?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. I just connected myself.
Okay, that's fine.
I haven't heard the question as well.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you a couple of minutes just to sign in. Yeah. Sister Almas, Assalamu alaikum. Do you know the answer to these questions?
Are we, sorry?
Yes.
Are we on which lesson are we?
We
are we on lesson 5?
No, I'm revising from lesson 1, go all the way up to lesson number 7, 8, so that everyone has a good understanding of the previous things. Right.
Perfect. Okay.
Now,
so I'm fine. What was the question?
The question is, if the word hada baytun means this is a house, okay? Now, if I want to say this is her house or this is his house, how would we construct that sentence?
So it will be hada baytuha.
Excellent. Hada baytuha.
And her house and his house, or?
Yep.
Hada baytuhu.
And what do you need, Sister Arazi, can you explain the difference between baytuha and baytuhu? By adding a ha and adding hu, what difference in the meaning does it give?
Because ha is a feminine pronoun suffix. So if it is her house, then we have to remove the tanween and then put the suffix like baytuha.
Excellent.
And who is the pronoun suffix for masculine, like his. So we have to remove the tanween on bayt, add who, and it becomes baytuhu, his house.
Excellent. And how do you say your house for a masculine?
It is baytuka.
Excellent. And How do you say this is your house for a female?
هذا بيتك.
Excellent.
Again, pronoun suffix, yeah.
So what's the difference between a car and a key with the pronouns?
Ka is a masculine, your, and ki is feminine, your.
Can you give me an example in Surah Al-Hamd where car is coming?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka. Okay,
Excellent.
when we are asking only you, we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only you we worship, like Iyaka.
Exactly. Excellent. Excellent. And that's really good. Is Sister Anar there with you?
Sorry, sister?
Anar.
Anar, I think is she on? She's
She
not
hasn't signed
connected.
in. No, she's not connected.
With me, but I'm
Okay.
not sure whether she has connected herself.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Not to worry. That's brilliant. And how would you say this is our house?
Then I say, Hada Baytuna. Because
Hada
that's
Baytuna.
for Baytuna. Yes, our
Excellent.
house.
Excellent. That was, mashallah, really good. I enjoyed that. That someone knew what I've taught. Mashallah, thank you ever so much for that. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, Sister Razia?
I don't know who are connected.
Okay.
Why don't we have Masuma? Is Masuma there? Masuma Alarakya.
Masuma hasn't signed in at the moment yet.
Hasn't signed in.
No. Okay, let's choose then. Let me choose Sister Kisra Kamar from India.
Okay. Fine.
See if she's able to sign in. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Kisra. How are you?
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, your mic or your laptop is a bit further away from you, so I can't hear you that clearly.
Okay, just give me a second.
Okay, that's fine.
Am I audible now?
Yes, much better. Now, Hada Masjid means this is a house. How would we say in Arabic, this is his house?
This is his house. Haza baytuhu.
Hada Baytuhu. And how would you, this is his masjid?
Haza masjidhu.
Hada Masjiduhu.
Masjiduhu.
And how would you say this is his door?
Haza babahu.
How would you say, excellent, how would you say this is her door?
Haza babuha.
Excellent, excellent. And the next question, and that'll be the last question, how would you say this is your book?
This is your book. Haza your for male or female?
Both of them, please.
Okay. Haza katabta for
No. Kitab, add ka, and
okay.
that suffix represents a masculine, ki represents female.
Okay. Haza kitabahu.
No, kitabuhu means his book, your book.
Haza kitabata.
Kitabuka.
Kitabuka. Okay. Haza kitabuka.
Haza
Haza
kitabuka.
kitabuka and haza kitabuki.
What's the difference between the two?
Haza kitabuka would be for referring to a male, and kitabuki would be for a female.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, can Sister Alicia Ba Fatima come on the mic now? Jazakallah, sister.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm fine.
Can you do the next one? Hada qalamun. Hada qalamun means this is a pen. How would you say this is his pen? So the pronoun is who. You need to add to qalam.
هذا قلم.
هذا قلم. قلمه.
Okay.
الإشباع. هذا
Okay.
قلمه. Repeat.
Okay.
قلمه.
هذا قلمه.
How do you say this is her pen?
هذه.
No, هذا. Still هذا.
هذا
قلمها.
قلمها.
هذا قلمها. And how would you say this is her pen? Sorry, this is her key.
هذا مفتاحها.
Excellent. هذا مفتاحها. How would you say this is his key?
هذا مفتاحه.
Excellent. MashaAllah, very good. Ahsanti. Next person, Alina Fatima. Sister Alina Fatima, are you there?
Yes, Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Now, Alishba, so Alina, I want to ask you the question, maktabun. What does hada maktabun mean?
This is a desk.
Good. How would you say this is my desk? The word ya needs to be added after the ba.
Okay. So هذا مكتبي.
Hada maktabi. What does it mean?
This is my desk.
Excellent. How would you say this is my bed?
هذا سريري.
Excellent. Hada sariri. How would you say this is our bed? The word na should be added at the end. Na is a suffix which means our. Noon, alif, na is added at the end.
Okay. So هذا سريرنا.
Hada sariruna. What is the translation in English?
This is our bed.
Excellent. How would you say this is our chair?
هذا كرسينا.
Hada kursiyuna. Ahsanti. Very good. Next person, I'm going to ask Sister Sarah Sundarji. Sister Sarah Sundarji, are you there?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, I'm here.
Alaikum salam. How are you, sister?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose from these 6 pictures, I'm going to choose randomly a few of these words, and I'm going to ask you to change the actual noun with a possessive pronoun. So if I want to say this is my house, how would you say that?
هذا بيتي.
Hada baiti. Excellent. How would you say this is his door?
هذا بابه.
Hada babuhu. Excellent. How would you say this is our book?
هذا كتابنا.
Hada kitabuna. Excellent. How would you say this is your bed?
هذا سريرها.
Yours.
سريرك.
Excellent. And if it's for a female, how would you say that?
هذا سريرك.
Hada sariruki. Excellent. How are you finding this revision so far for you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I'm fine.
Not difficult, no?
No, it's okay.
Brilliant. Okay, alhamdulillah, that's brilliant. Okay, now, next person I'm going to ask to do this revision with is Sister Samina. Sister Samina?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, mashallah. Now, I'm going to ask you a few same questions now. How would you say the word hada baytun in Arabic, where is the subject and where is the predicate in the sentence? Hada baytun.
Haza is the subject
Excellent.
and Baitun is the predicate.
Excellent. And the next question I'm going to ask you now is that how would you say this is your house in Arabic?
Haza baituka,
Hada Beituka. Is that referring to a female or a masculine?
masculine.
Excellent. And if I want to refer to a feminine individual, how would you say that?
Haza baituki,
Hada Beituki. Excellent. How would you say his door? His door.
haza haza babu, babuhu,
Hada Babuhu. Excellent. And how would you say this is her door?
haza babuha,
Hada Babuha. Excellent. And finally, how would you say this is our door?
haza babuna.
Hada Babuna. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you ever so much for that, sister. Now I'm going to ask next person, Sister Shamim Radha.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sister Shamim. You went back to Kenya for Muharram, yes?
Yes, yeah. I
MashaAllah.
was in Dar es Salaam.
Right, MashaAllah. Okay, now, Sister Shamim, I want you to read all of the actual vocab on this page from the beginning, Hada
Okay.
Bayt, and translate in English language, please.
Okay. Ha'aza baytun. This is a house.
This is a house, correct?
Yeah. Haza masjidun. This is a mosque.
Excellent,
Haza babun. This is a door.
excellent,
Haza kitabun. This is a book.
excellent,
Haza kalamun. This is a pen.
excellent,
Haza miftahun. This is a key.
excellent. Bismillah, continue.
Haza maktabun. This is a desk.
Correct,
Haza sarirun. This is a bed.
excellent,
Haza kursiyun. This is a chair.
excellent. Next page as well, please. Continue.
Next page.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ma haza. What is this? Haza baytun. This is a house. Haza baytun. Is this a house?
Excellent. Is this a house? So when
Ah.
comes by itself, it's a question, which means, is this a house?
The question,
Correct.
yeah. Na'am. Haza baytun. Yes, this is a house.
Continue, please.
Ma haza. What is this? Haza kamisun. This is a shirt.
Excellent.
Haza sarirun. What is this?
No, no.
No,
Is
I don't
this?
know. Is this bed?
Correct.
La haza kursiyun. No, this is a chair.
Excellent.
Okay. Haza miftahun. Is this a key?
Mhm.
La haza kalamun. No, this is a pen.
Excellent.
Ma haza. What is this? Haza najmun. This is a star.
Ahsanti. Very good. Next person I'm going to ask is, I'm not going to do the exercises. I'm going to go straight onto the next page, page number 7. And I'm going to ask Sayyid Muhammad Ali Zaidi.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you read and write? Can you read all of this vocabulary on these 3 sentences, in these 3 lines, please? Hada maktabun, and translate.
Okay. Hada maktabun. This is a desk. Hada masjidun. This is a mosque. Hada kalamun. This is a pen. Hada sarirun. This is a bed. Ma hada. Hada kursiyun. This is a chair. Hada baytun.
Ahada. No, it's ahada. Is this?
Hada baytun.
Correct.
Is this a house?
Correct.
La هذا مسجد. No, this is a mosque.
Excellent.
ما هذا? What is this? هذا مفتاح. This is a key.
Ahsant. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Now, next person I'm going to ask is Sister Almas.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sister Almas. Just a quick question. Is it in Mumbai you're in, or which part of India?
I'm in Mumbai.
How was Muharram?
Good, but the permission was not there for Julus and all on the road, but they were doing like Majlis and all in the Azakhanas and Imam Bargas.
Right.
So no permission was allowed for the road, but Majlis and all were going on in Azakhanas with a limited gathering.
Right. Inshallah. Right. Now, can you continue from Sister Almas? From Man Hada, who is this?
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Man haza, who is this? Haza tabibun, this is a doctor. Man haza, who is this? Haza baladun, this is a boy. Man haza, who is this? Haza talibun, this is a student. Haza baladun, is this a boy? La, haza rajulun, no, this is a man.
Excellent. Let's continue. Continue the next page.
Man haza, who is this? Haza tajirun, this is a merchant. Ma haza, what is this? Haza masjidun, this is a mosque. Haza kalbun, this is a dog. Haza kalbun, is this a cat? Sorry, is this a dog? No, haza qittun, this is a cat. Haza himarun, this is a donkey.
Continue, please.
Haza himarun, is this a donkey? La haza hisanun, no, this is a horse. Vama haza, and what is this? Haza jamalun, this is a camel.
Excellent.
Ma haza, what is this? Haza deekun, this is a rooster. Man haza, who is this? Haza mudarrasun, this is a teacher.
Excellent. Sister Ayas, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Are you at home or are you away?
No, at home only.
Okay, that's fine. Bismillah. So if you'd like to read this page number 10, please.
Okay, I'll try. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ma haza, haza kalamun. What is this? This is a pen. Haza kalbun. This is a dog. Man haza, haza tabibun. Who is this? This is a doctor.
Excellent.
Haza jamalun. This is a camel. Haza deekun. Naam. Is this rooster?
A rooster.
Yes. Rooster, yes. Haza kalbun. La haza kitun. Is this a dog? No, this is a cat. Haza hisanun. Is this a horse? No. La haza himarun.
Excellent.
No, this is a donkey. Haza waladun. Naam. Is this a boy? Yes. Man haza. Who is this? Haza rajulun. This is a man. That's it.
Right. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, brother. Jazakallah, sister. Aghay Mustafa. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Mustafa. Agha Mustafa, can you hear me?
Gigi, I can hear you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So as this has been your first class, if you can kindly take the honors, just read the points to remember, and this will be a good way of revision for yourself and to recap the lesson, because we've done this lesson already, but the students in this class, they're doing revision. So up to lessons, I think 8, it's going to be all revision, and it'll be a good way of fast tracking yourself and be able to finish the book as well, inshallah.
All right, thank you.
Bismillah. Points to remember. Go ahead.
Okay. Ma haza, what is this? Haza kitabun, this is a book. Haza baytun, is this a house? Naam, haza baytun, yes, this is a house. La haza masjidun, no, this is a mosque. Man haza, who is this?
Excellent. So these are the actual main concepts which we're learning. So ma hada means what is this? When we're referring to a non-living thing, ma hada, hada kitabun. And ahada baytun. So when an alif comes in the beginning of a sentence on top of a hamza, so the question, it's when a person is in a doubt whether this is a book or a pen or something, then you say ahada baytun, and then the reply can either be na'am, hada baytun, or you can say la, hada masjidun. So whenever ahada comes, comes in the beginning, it's when the person who's asking the question is in doubt whether this something is this or something else itself. So you can answer either say na'am or either saying la.
La.
And the question, the man itself, it's another noun in the Arabic language which is used to ask questions in regards to human beings. So it's man hada, who is this? Is that clear so far for y'all?
Yes.
Brilliant. Note, can you read the notes as well, please?
Haza is pronounced haza, but it is written with the first alif. Arabic has no word corresponding to the English is. That is, Arabic has no copula.
Okay, let me explain that. Now, what means by that? Now, when we see hada kitabun, the literal translation, hada means this, kitabun means book. Now, this book in the English language, it is not a complete sentence because it doesn't fulfill the criteria of having a subject and predicate. Because when you have a subject and predicate, you need a link word, which is. When we have an is, then it becomes a complete sentence. Otherwise, it's an incomplete sentence. So in the Arabic language, what happens instead of there's no word which is equivalent to is, however, the kitabun, which is, so hada kitabun, these are two nouns together. Hada is deemed as the subject. So when a noun comes in the beginning of a sentence, it's called a subject. And the second part of a sentence which has a subject is called a predicate or a khabar. Mubtada and khabar. And here, kitabun has a do pesh tanween or a dhamma tanween. So the dhamma tanween here, this represents that kitabun has a relation with hada. So it means that the dhamma tanween represents or gives the meaning across that it has a relationship of is. Hada kitabun. There is a relationship between the two, and that highlights that this is a complete sentence. Is that clear, Agha?
Yes, it is.
Brilliant. So that's called the dhamma tanween represents is in the Arabic language. So there's no word as such, but the harakat, the dhamma tanween represents that relationship of kitab with hada itself.
Okay.
That's what it means by number 2. Number 3, go ahead.
There is no word in Arabic corresponding to a in English, as in this is a book. The end sound at the end of the Arabic noun kitabun, baytun, masjidun is the Arabic indefinite article corresponding to the English a or an. This end sound is called tanween.
Excellent.
All right. The particle is this alif? Hamza.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pronounced as
Okay. Particle placed at the beginning of a statement turns it into a question. Example: Haza baytun, this is a house. Haza baytun, is this a house?
Excellent. So hada baytun is a statement. I'm going to ask yourself, Sayyid, Mustafan.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a
This is
question?
Shamim.
Yeah.
Yes, go
What
ahead.
is copula means? Copula.
Copula, it means that copula is the link which creates a link between the actual mubtada and the subject and the predicate. When you say house, this house So what creates the relation between this and house put is. So that's called the copula. Okay.
Okay.
Agha Mustafa, Bismillah, vocab.
All right. So vocabulary is house, which is Baitun, mosque, masjidun, door, babun, book, kitabun, pen, qalamun, key, muftahun, miftahun. It's miftahun, right?
Correct.
All right. Writing table, maktabun, bed, sarirun, chair, kursiyun, star, najmun, shirt, qamizun, doctor, tabibun. Then boy, waladun, student, talibun, man, rajalun, merchant, tajirun, dog, kalbun, cat, qittun, donkey, himarun, horse, hisanun, camel, jamalun, rooster, dikun, teacher, mudarrasun,
Mudarrisun.
mudarrisun. Okay.
So the only thing is that in the Arabic language, let me mention this point as well, that in the Arabic language, this shadda tashdid, if underneath the tashdid there is a like a zabar, this is not a zabar, this is a zir.
Okay.
So when it comes underneath the letter, it's a kasra, a zir. If it's above, then it's a zabar or a fatah.
Okay.
So it's called mudarrisun. So that's the way the Arabs write in the Arabic text or formats. And then mindilun is handkerchief.
Handkerchief.
Yeah, there's a mistake there. It says kerchief. It should be handkerchief. Excellent. Ahsantum. Thank you ever so much, Brother Mustafa. Now I'm going to ask Sister Anar, which she has joined just now, and then I'll ask Sister Nigar to come on the mic afterwards. Sister Anar, Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Salam.
Alaikum assalam, how are you? You need to unmute yourself, Sister Anar. Sister Anar, can you unmute yourself?
Salam, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. I'm sorry. I've just joined. I can't this thing function. I've just
Okay.
joined it. Inshallah,
that's
I'll do it later.
No problem, no problem. Then I'm going to ask Sister Nigar Afaq. Sister Nigar?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Alaikum assalam, क्या हाल आपका?
बिल्कुल ठीक है। एक्चुअली मैं कराची में नहीं हूँ। आई एम नॉट इन कराची, आई एम इन द स्टेट्स विजिटिंग मिनापोलिस। so I miss so many classes.
कोई मसला नहीं है. We're doing revision. आपके लिए अच्छा है, हम revision शुरू कर रहे हैं. We're starting from lesson 1, 2, 3 and 4, all the book, all the lessons. I'm going to revise everything, and then we got 3 lessons to do, finish off the book. And inshallah, once we finish, there will be no revision because I'm doing the revision now. And it'll be a good way for yourself to catch up as well.
Yeah, so it's about, I think I missed 4 or 5 classes of Arabic. So maybe if I'll get a time, I'll do revision. Otherwise, I will join your class again.
Okay, no problem. Bismillah, let's read this lesson. So the word dhalika, what does dhalika mean?
Zalika.
Do you remember or forgot? Okay, I'll remind you.
I don't remember. So what is this?
Okay,
I forgot.
okay, so let me remind you. The word hadha,
haza, yeah.
Hadha means this. Hadha, when something is close by, when you want to point towards it, is hadha means this. And something which is slightly further away, we say dhalika. Hadha is for masculine, and dhalika is for masculine noun, which means that. Like dhalika al-kitabu, that book.
That book, zalika. Okay. Ma zalika, then what is that?
What is that? Correct. Continue.
Okay. Zalika najmun. This is
no, that
star.
is. That is a star.
Oh, zalika, that is a star.
Mm-hmm.
Then haza masjidun wa zalika baitun. This is mosque and that is house.
That's our house, correct?
Then haza jifanun.
Hisanun.
Hisanun wa zalika jimarun. Himarun.
Himarun.
This is the horse, and that is donkey,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Zalika kalbun la. Zalika kittun. Is this
Is that
kalbun?
a dog?
I don't. Is this a dog?
No, is that
No.
a dog?
Is that a dog? No.
Uh-huh.
This is a cat.
La dhalika kittun. That is a cat.
That is a cat. Okay.
Yep.
Ma zalika. What is that?
Yep.
Zalika sarirun. This is a bed.
That is a bed.
That is a bed.
Jazakallah. Inshallah, once we revise, then inshallah you come back. Everything will come back. Sister Parveen, can you come on the mic, please?
Thank you.
No problem. Sister Parveen, can you come on the mic?
Yes, I'm here.
You're slightly away from the mic, so I can't hear you clearly.
Yes, I'm here.
Still not that clear.
I'm on the cell phone. I don't know what's wrong with the voice.
Sign out and sign back in. That may solve the problem.
Okay, I'll just rejoin.
Okay, that's fine. In the meantime, I will ask then Sister Samina. Sister Samina, can you come on the mic? Sister Saminas?
Yes, Sheikh.
Can you read page number 14, please?
Okay. Haza sakarum wazalika labanun. This is sugar and that is milk.
Excellent. Continue.
Oh, sorry, do you go above?
So, man hada wan dhalika. Man hada wan dhalika. Who is this and who is that?
Okay. Man haza wa man.
I can't hear you, Sister Samina. Samina, I've lost your... Okay. Right, where's... Okay, I can't hear it at all. Sister Parveen, can you unmute yourself then, please?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just rejoined.
Yes, much better now.
Who is this
Yeah,
and who is that?
correct.
Haza mudarrisun wa zalika imamun.
Mhm.
This is a teacher and that is an imam.
Correct.
Ma zalika, what is that? Zalika hajarun. That is a stone.
Correct.
Haza sukkarun wa zalika labanun. This is a sugar and that is a milk.
Excellent. Next page.
Haza sukkarun wa zalika labanun. This is a sugar and that is a milk.
Mhm.
Man zalika, who is that? Zalika imamun, that is a imam. A zalika kittun, is this a cat? La. Zalika kalbun, no, that is a dog. Ma haza, what is this? Haza hajarun, this is a stone.
Excellent. Jazakallah, sister. So the main thing in this lesson we're learning is dhalika, which means that. Apart from that, the rest of the thing, it's easy itself, nothing else. And the new word is wow. Wa means and that is it. Now, I'm good. Yes,
I have a
Mustafa.
question.
Go ahead.
How do you pronounce this? Is it zalika, like with a zal sound, or
No. The way you pronounce it is that you put your tongue, so your tongue underneath the front two teeth. We as Indian and Pakistanis, we read it zalika. That's incorrect. It should be dhalika. The tongue should be underneath the front two teeth. Dhalika.
zalika?
Yeah, dhalika.
Zalika. Okay. I'll have to practice the pronunciation for this
Yeah,
word.
dhalika, not zalika. Dhalika.
Zalika.
Correct. Dhalika. Right. Brother Sameem from Australia. MashaAllah, good to see you, Brother Sameem. Brother Sameem, are you
Assalamu
there?
alaikum, brother.
Alaikum
Thank you very
assalam.
much. Nice to see you guys.
Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Lesson 3. I want you to revise. First of all, before you start lesson number 3 revision, what is the difference between a definite noun and an indefinite noun?
So a definite noun is it is specified,
Correct.
and an indefinite is a common noun, which is like
Correct.
more common.
And how would you make a definite noun in the Arabic language?
By al.
Excellent.
Alif
So,
lam.
and when we add al, what happens to the tanween at the end of the word? Does that remain or is it omitted?
It's omitted.
Can you give me an example?
It's like
Look on the screen. It's on the screen.
Yeah, like al bayto.
Correct.
Yeah, so bayto, al bayto. Bayto is common, and al bayto is definite.
Excellent. So Baytun means a house.
Yes,
When we say a house, it could be a bungalow, it can be a mansion, it could be any type of house itself. But
Any
when we
house.
say al bayto, it's a particular house you're referring to. So this whole lesson, it's going to teach you here in this lesson is that Hadha, in lesson 1, we did Hadha Kitabun. Hadha is a noun which is entitled to come in the beginning of a sentence, and the other noun which is allowed to come in the beginning of a sentence is a definite noun. So a definite noun is a noun which has alif lam. So when a noun has alif lam and it comes in the beginning of the sentence, it will be called the subject. In Urdu and Arabic, we call it mubtada. And the second noun normally should be indefinite without alif lam. So over here, al-qalamu maksurun, the translation will be the pen is
broken.
Excellent. The pen is broken. So normally when we have a nominal sentence is when a noun starts a sentence. The first noun should be with alif lam, and the second noun should be without alif lam. So go ahead, brother, read this lesson. Or further this page, please. Bismillah, from the top.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Baytu al
No,
Baytu al
baytun.
baytu.
Baytun.
Oh, baytun.
Yep.
Baytun al baytu. Should I translate as well or just read
Yes,
them?
please. A translation
Okay.
is the key for success and learning the Arabic language.
Okay. So baytun al baytu, a house, the house. Qalamun al qalamu, a pen, the pen. Kitabun al kitabu, a book, the book. Jamalun al jamalu. Sorry, I forgot what was jamal.
Camel.
Camel. A camel, the camel. Al qalamu maskurun. The
Maksurun.
pen is maskurun.
Oh,
Is
maksurun.
broken. Oh, maksurun.
Correct.
Al babu maftuhun. The door is open.
Excellent.
Al waladu jalisun. Wal mudarrisu waqifun. The boy is sitting and the teacher is standing. Al-kitabu jadidun wal-qalamu qadimun. The book is new and the pen is old. Al-himaru saghirun wal-hisanu kabirun. The donkey is young and the horse is big.
No, you say
Is it
al-himaru
small?
saghirun.
Sorry.
Yes, small, yeah.
Small.
Next page was all, brother Samim.
Okay, sure. Al-kursiyu maksurun. The chair is broken. Al-ma'u baridun. Ma was milk. The milk is...
No, al-ma'u is the water.
Oh, the water is cold.
Yep.
Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful.
Correct.
البيت قريب والمسجد بعيد. The house is close by.
Yep.
And the masjid is far away.
Correct.
الحجر ثقيل والورق خفيف. The stone is heavy and the paper is light.
Excellent.
اللبن حار. The milk is hot. And القميص نظيف. The shirt is clean.
Excellent. Excellent. I want you to finish off by doing this exercise here.
Okay. So just do the exercise.
Yeah, masjidun.
مسجد المسجد الماء ماء البيت باب قلم القلم القلم الكلب كلب قميص ولد الحجر الولد حمار الحمار الحصان حصان.
Excellent. Excellent. So whenever there's alif lam, we read it with one pesh. In Urdu, we call it pesh. In Arabic, we call it a dhamma. Al-hisano, a dhamma. And when it's without alif lam, we read it with a tanween, no pesh. Amisun, kalbun, waladun. Excellent. Now I'm going to ask Sister, what should I ask next on the mic? Sister Razia Jan Muhammad. Can you do, Sister Razia, read and write 1 to 5 and read the Arabic and translate as well?
Al-maktabu maksurun. The desk is broken. Al-mudarrisu jadidun. The teacher is new. Al-qamisu wasikhun. The shirt is dirty. Al-labanu baridun. The milk is cold. Al-masjidu maftuhun. The mosque is open. Al-hajaru kabirun. The stone is big. Al-labanu baridun wal-ma'u harun. The milk is cold and the water is hot. Al-muhandisu jalisun. The engineer is sitting. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun. And the teacher is standing. Al-qamaru ba'idun. The moon is far. Al-mindilu nadifun. The handkerchief is clean.
Excellent. Now, I'm not going to finish off the lesson. I want you to revise this, and inshallah, next, I'll try to do next 3 lessons. So we reach next lesson up to lesson number 6. So inshallah, I'm going to get stopped here because today is the first lesson after a 3 weeks break. So inshallah, we'll continue. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Inshallah, I hope that helped everyone to refresh their memory and refresh themselves from what we have covered already. Yes?
Are we meeting next Monday again?
Yes, same time.
Okay, same time. All right, inshallah. Thank you.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shukran.
inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma kulli waliyika al-hujjat ibn al-Hasan. Salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ih. في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصاره وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Jazakallah. I'll send you the link in the groups. Can you add me? Yes, I'll do that as well. So inshallah, I'll do that as well. And